Let's bring in the Shadow Foreign Affairs Minister, David Coleman. The Deputy Prime Minister has warned Andrew Hastie and the Coalition to tone the language down. What do you say to him on that, particularly in terms of the reference to gunboat diplomacy? He's rejecting that notion and says that the Chinese have acted within international law to this point.
Oh, look, I think the government has to tell the truth to the Australian people, Kieran. I mean, what the government's effectively trying to do here is say there's nothing to see here, and plainly there is something to see here. And I haven't really seen any analysis other than that of Richard Marles and Anthony Albanese suggesting that there isn't an issue to be discussed here. This is concerning. We should be honest about that with the Australian people, and we should be raising that with our Chinese counterparts in a measured and calm way, but we shouldn't be displaying weakness. And importantly, Kieran, the Prime Minister needs to front up on this issue of, it seems pretty black and white that he's misled the country. He hasn't answered questions on that today. I don't know where he is, whether he's planning on doing media this afternoon, but he's got to answer questions because this is very concerning.
When you say it's black and white, can you just explain how, in your opinion, that's the case?
Yeah. Well, he said that notification was provided, but it emerges from Senate estimates that notification or notice was provided after the incident had commenced. And plainly, on any sensible reading of the English language, notice means before, not after. So if the Prime Minister's argument is notification once something has started is sufficient, or that is in fact notice, that's just plainly wrong. And as the CDF made clear yesterday, the notice wasn't received until the incident had commenced. And then there's the separate issue about the fact that it took so long to then make its way through to our defence forces. But look, if the Prime Minister's got an explanation for this, let's hear it. But I don't believe he's got maybe he does have a press conference scheduled for this afternoon, I'm not sure. But he should address those issues because he's plainly at odds with the CDF, a person of unimpeachable integrity, and the Prime Minister needs to front up and explain himself.